Well, good evening to the both of you. We are very fortunate to have Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson live with us right now. So thank you so much for taking the time.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
I want to start with a question that I think is on the minds of a lot of people who are watching right now. When do you think we may have some election results in Michigan?
I think very soon. Essentially, we've been monitoring the tabulation process, and we're far ahead of where we expected to be at this moment. So it remains to be seen how, we have several security checks after the ballots are tabulated before things are reported publicly. But by and large, almost all the ballots in Michigan are tabulated, and so we should see results start to be known in the next few hours. Now, of course, if there's any close races, there's many things that have to happen first, and we have to remember there are 6,000 military and overseas ballots that have yet to be returned, and if those are postmarked by Election Day but received by Tuesday, November 12th, they will still count.
You held a press conference a few moments ago, and a comment stood out to me. You said that you are a bit competitive, and you're hoping that
Yes.
we will be first among some of the battleground states for those results.
That's my hope. And
Okay.
really, it's up to the 1,600 election officials and 83 county clerks in particular on that. But I've been really proud at how efficiently, securely, and accurately our election officials have worked today and throughout the last week to make sure ballots are tabulated as efficiently as possible. So we'll see. I know everyone is anxiously awaiting the results, not just of the presidential election, but many in our state. And so I'm working with our election officials. I'm going to head back over to Huntington Place next to see how things are going there. But I know things are going to continue to be processed and tabulated and reported out through the night, so stay tuned. We'll hopefully have results by the morning, if not sooner.
That's wonderful. As far as voter turnout, you also said that voter turnout in Michigan was, quote, through the roof,
Yes.
which I loved. Can you talk about that to people, what exactly we saw in Michigan this election?
Well, it was extraordinarily exciting to see so many people vote ahead of the election, 3.3 million to be sure, and that matched what we saw in 2020 in terms of our highest turnout election ever. So all we needed to see today was another 2 million people participate, and certainly anecdotally we saw record numbers of people standing in line voting, casting their ballots in this historic election. So I'm optimistic we'll at least be on par to the records that we set in 2020, if not exceed them. But turnout was through the roof in early voting, in absentee voting, and on election day, and I'm grateful to our election workers to ensuring that no matter how someone voted, it went smoothly and efficiently.
Thank you. And quickly, election security, top of mind for voters across the nation and Michigan. What do you want people to know about election security in Michigan specifically today?
We have many layers of security built into our process, and it's very decentralized. Elections are run on the local level in a very transparent and accessible way. We've also had hundreds of observers all across the state today, ensuring that our secure protocols are followed, and that's just the process working. So we'll continue to do audits after the election as well to reaffirm the security of our election, and we invite people to go to michigan.gov/electionfacts if they want more information about any aspect of our elections process that they may have a question about.
Secretary, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Good to
Of
see you,
course.
and happy election night.
Happy election night to you as well. I hope you get some election night pizza at some point.
Sure. Pizza, sleep no, pizza sure. Yeah.
We'll take what we can get. Thank you.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, you guys, reporting live from Ford Field, Sarah Michals, 7 News Detroit. Back to you.
Sounds good, Sarah, and so glad to hear that things have gone smoothly so far, right?